Alright, this is Travis Wayne Goodsell, and I'm going to go over a backlog of comments on YouTube. Hopefully they're positive and that Mormons have changed their ways and are recognizing that they're in the wrong church. Because Jesus don't go around trashing people and abusing people and stuff like that. He's nice. I notice here that I've got a response from Mike Winder. He's my representative in Utah legislature. I did a survey and it was a bunch of crap. It was programmed for a limited number of possibilities, and so I also sent him an email, and he responded today. Nope, yesterday. Wow, same day. Alright. And he says, "Thanks for chiming in. Your voice counts with me!" Exclamation point. "Sorry my survey wasn't up to snuff. It is my first year doing one, and I wrote it myself. Feel free to send me your opinion on other issues too." So you're not going to respond to my email? Oh, Mike. So much for representation. Okay, well, let's star it and file it away. Alrighty. Man, backlogged on my other stuff here. Alrighty, so advertising. This is communications, Gmail. They're advertising, which means they sell advertising on a communication service. And they're getting away with it because net neutrality is gone. Unbelievable. Alrighty, so I don't care about appearing in 13 searches on LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn, you have new suggestions. Don't care. See, I thought LinkedIn was going to be more of a social app where people of professions can share ideas and stuff. And unfortunately, those who've reached out to be my friend on LinkedIn, I don't know what they have, but they just wanted to sell me stuff. It's like, come on. So I don't do much with LinkedIn other than to share my YouTube videos. And apparently it gets a lot of views as a result. So don't deal with Goodreads. Yes, my book is in there, or my books are in there, but nothing's done with that. And then more LinkedIn. People are looking at you. Somebody else shared a post. Welcome. Goodbye. And YouTube TV. No, I don't want YouTube TV. That's supposed to be under promotions. Alrighty, so back on January 30th is where I've left off. So let's star everything. I am busy doing videos, trying to communicate with people. I cannot be talking to other people who want me to do stuff for them. Alrighty. My goodness. Stars all the way up. You're just hanging out at the door right here. So I'm pretty sure it's not any of the people I've said I've had to call the cops on, and then the cops went and threatened me too. Pretty sure it's not them. Although there is the lady from the government census department who wants to talk to me about abuse that goes on here. It's just for statistical purposes. They won't do anything. Alrighty. Lori Nelson. No hating the player. I understand tangents. It still boggles my mind that I was a part of that cult for quite a long time. Yeah. So that's a good positive one. We'll archive that and not worry about responding. Get out of my way. Gmail is now... They keep throwing up these things. Enable desktop notifications for Gmail? Okay, no thanks. Just, I exit out. Don't keep popping it back up. Such incompetence. Okay. Random Muse. Sad that the church always defaults to counseling people to essentially embrace the heinous construct of the church's false doctrines, hoping that it will sedate them into a religious stupor and numb in ignorance. Random Muse has a poetic way of wording things. Good job, guy or girl. Random Muse. Muse usually is the Greek muses, which would be female. So, alrighty. So I don't hope things turn out for the better. Thanks. Alrighty. What in the world's going on? I starred those. Why are you keep popping up as no stars? And now get out of my... Alrighty, Bruce Lee. Oh, Bruce Lee. What? Wow, this is from the ex-Mormon girl who's trying to help Mormons transition out of Mormonism. And so there's not really much I can do on somebody else's channel. So we'll see what Bruce Lee says. Wow, my Mormon people know what type of bad double D ass I am. Totally cool with it. I try to raise my standards though. I guess you've never prayed for revelations? What? That always frustrated me with my second wife. She was always saying, just pray to God. And she didn't understand what I was trying to teach her about prayer. You know, Mormons think that you have to get down on your knees, stop everything you're doing, pull off to the side of the road, and verbally, orally start talking to God. And then that's supposed to magically fix any problem you have. Mormons just don't get it. Revelation is ideas. I don't need to pray for revelation. I get it without praying. Sometimes I get too much revelation. And I believe, no, I'm praying, stop the revelation. So now I'm not going to bother responding. This is somebody else's channel. If he's going to assume that he already indicated he's a badass, and when you assume, that makes a out of you and me. A badass out of you and me. Okay. So I'm not going to bother replying to that. They're purposely... What is going on? January 29th. They're like hiding... Oh, That's why. Okay, I see why now. Yeah, my page only handles 50. And I'm at 53, so I've gone over onto the second page. Oh man, I'm way behind. Uh-oh, Susan. She goes back and forth as to whether she wants to be nice to me. Okay. So, 9 days ago, she said, Travis, this sounds truly terrible. You need to stay strong. Okay, so she's being nice on this one. Jennifer, she's always cool. Yeah. And Jennifer again. You make so much sense. Yeah, it's amazing how truth makes sense. Why can't Mormons make sense? I cannot believe how many light bulbs are being turned on for me. I could use a few more light bulbs. This light source here keeps burning out. Yeah, I'd like to move away, and Utahns would like me to get out, but that's the whole point. I, as the victim, shouldn't have to move. The abusers are the ones who have to leave. If you don't like somebody, you leave. Quit abusing them. That's a position that people don't get. You know, I would love not to live here in Utah. This is poison capital of the world, not just spiritually, physically, but health-wise. The pollutions, and that's what my new representative was putting on his thing. He was suggesting limited number of options as to how to handle the air pollution. So when I had an opportunity to comment later on in another question, I made sure to say, hey, Utah has more than just an air pollution problem. We have a land, we have a water. So, alright. 777 people. You're new. And you commented on my LDS Mormon God to destroy the wicked, to save one pure in heart. Yeah. Sorry you're going through these trials. I know there is too much of the wicked, and I know soon they will be receiving some kind of karma. Oh, Hindu. I think it's Hindu, isn't it? Karma? Which religion has karma? Buddhism. Nope. Yeah. In non-theistic religions such as Buddhism, Jainism, and the Mimamsa school of Hinduism, karma theory is used. So, yeah, it's all three of those, plus all the other branch-offs from that. Alrighty. So, yeah, the peace, love, and whatever from back in the days of the Hare Krishnas, when they invaded the United States. Alrighty, so thanks guys, and get out of my way. 52. Yeah, here we go. LDS Mormon Church Mafia Crime Organization. Colin Peterson, who's got some kind of Batman, maybe? I heard a rumor that missionaries in Russia are actually protected by the Mafia. That's the case in New York. The Mafia actually protected us as well, and had dinner with the Mafia on many occasions, and the local gangs also looked out for us. because their mothers would beat them if they messed with us, who were God-fearing kids. That the mothers wanted their kids to be like us. So yeah, we were pretty much safe, even though the teenage boys really wanted to do a whooping on us. So, you know, however, it's not always the case with the people, but if the people are well aware that the mafia is protecting you, then the people also back off. So I only had problems with the drunken vets who were disappointed with the CIA and the government. So yeah, dressing up in a suit didn't do much for their PTSD. Alrighty. Travis Wayne Goodsell. And aren't you evil? You attack the LDS Church directly. Yes. And you're doing it on Jennifer Flowers' comment? Come on. Okay, so DXSW is newcomer, and so she's, well, I'm assuming she, because it's got a picture of a woman going, ah! Yes, I attacked the LDS Church directly. Have you not heard of the, I think it's Doctrine and Covenants, contend against no church but the church of the devil, directly. That's what I'm doing. I'm being obedient to the Mormon scriptures and attacking the Mormon church directly. Okay, that gives me an idea. I will reply. And we'll pull up the scripture program. Do the search. Contend against. Oh, only one. Oh, 3 John. Okay, that's it's not contend. What is it? Contend. If it's not contend, let's do no church but church of devil. No. There's 6 for no church communications Alma. Seek more to destroy the Church of God. That's Alma the Younger. Doctrine and Covenants 20. Are you kidding me? I'm fact-checking myself and I can't find it. That never happens to me. Okay, well, all right, let's do a Google search. Which scripture quote says contend against no church but the church of the devil? Church of the devil. Aha. Yeah. What? Doctrine and Covenants 1056. Or, yeah, or 1820. Can't tell from the, looks like 1820. Unbelievable. Why didn't it show up in the search? Unbelievable. Alright, so DNC sections 18. And we'll type it in rather than scroll down. There it is. Unbelievable. It didn't show up in the search. I was here thinking, have I got my facts wrong? Am I making up scripture? So there it is, Doctrine and Covenants, section 18, verse 18. Contend against no church, save it be the church of the devil. Shout at the devil! To hell with the devil! Alrighty, DXSW. That would have been an embarrassing moment in this video. I would have had to gone back and edited it out, and oh, the humiliation. See, but this was why I was able to be highly promoted once I was in the curriculum department. I started off as just doing the footnotes on my own, and they realized that, hey, he's changing the footnotes like we told him not to over and over and over and over again, and it's just because there's so many errors. I had to fix them. I can't just do a job and do it half-assed, and so I had to put my whole abilities into it, and they recognized that, even though they said, well, we really don't want you to do this. But there are others also who are also doing it, so they changed their formatting of how they were doing the project from the first time they did it, and so they made committees so that the committees would go through the footnotes and then check work of other people as well. And so and then I was in the top 2 committees that went over everybody's committee work and made sure that they did it right. And so, sorry, I couldn't. Homosexuality still got referenced for Sodom, even though it was supposed to be Ezekiel. Alrighty, so yeah, I gotta pay attention to The Sopranos, final season, and another project is done. Alrighty, so that should be it. And aren't you evil? You attack the LDS Church directly. And so I quote from the Doctrine and Covenants, section 18, verse 20, contend against no church, save it be the church of the devil. I should put the beam in the moat. Yeah, we'll do that. DXSW. Thinking she can go up against me in scripture knowledge. Beam, moat. Matthew 7. And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thine own eye? Oh, you guys you're asking for trouble coming after me, guys. So be warned, and I will do a video on it. Beholdest thou the bemote? Considerest the sabim? Yeah, it has the footnotes that's in them, so I delete the footnotes. Sometimes I miss the footnote because it doesn't show up as a red underline. So, like old, if a B footnote is attached to old, it won't recognize it. It'll just say bold, and I may miss it. So, okay. So there you go, DXSW, who's hiding their reality. Okay. And I've got 22. 22. Ah, come on, guys, let me catch up. This is already 25 minutes, so that's all for this time. Come back later when. Okay, so yeah, we're finally at 50. So I have 50 more to go now, and several of them have multiples. So I'm way behind. Alrighty, so 26 minutes, we'll stop here.